Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Warframe. I'm your host with the most, as always, Francois878, and today we're going to be talking about update 16.9 that was released today, June 17th, 2015, and it was not really a very big update. A couple of fixes, a couple of changes. I'm sorry, I'm burying the lead. And the Excalibur rework. Now, I did an episode of Warframe Wednesdays. Actually, my last episode, episode 17. I will link it in the doobly-doo. I talked about these changes in that episode. And I basically expressed how excited I was for them. Personally, I think Super Jump is a stupid move, and I still think it's a stupid move, and I don't miss it. And I think his new alt, Exalted Blade, and it's really nice. It's a little bit similar to Valkyr's ult in that it will take the stats of your melee weapon that you currently have equipped, and that'll be the base damage for the weapon, plus your power strength for your Warframe for Excalibur. But it's different in that it also has a ranged aspect with the energy waves that have... And the animations of you tearing through... Of me tearing through these Grineer and just chopping them into fucking pieces is top-notch. I don't know if this is something that they've updated with the PBR, or if this is something they specifically updated just for Excalibur, but it's incredible. The animations, the death animations for enemies using the Exalted Blade, top-notch. Something else I should mention about Exalted Blade is that when you slide attack, you will actually let off a mini radial blind. Shorter duration, shorter range, but no energy cost. So it's a nice little thing that, especially if you're maining Exalted Blade, and that's really all you're doing with your Excalibur, it's nice to be able to save energy on radial blinds by just using the Exalted Blade. It's nice. Now, you just saw me use, a few seconds ago there, you saw me use Slash Dash, which is amazing. It now basically auto-targets and chains. It auto-targets to the first enemy and then targets every enemy after that. It's a lot of fun to use. It allows for traversal as well. If there's no enemies in range, you just blast straight forward. So it keeps its traversal value, but also it's a little easier to aim, and also easier to like the second attacks are much easier, and I feel like it does a little bit more damage too. It's the rework is amazing. As far as I know, they haven't done anything with Radial Blind or Radial Javelin other than moving Radial Javelin to his third ability slot. But the rework is great. I love it. I said that before, and I'll say it again. He is definitely one of the most powerful frames again, and, as it should be. I mean, he was the first frame. He should be, one of the best. And Exalted Blade... if you spec it properly, it does not use duration or range. It's just power strength and power efficiency. So if you spec it correctly, you could pretty much have Exalted Blade on for an entire mission. If you run your energy properly and you have a good team. It's a sorry, my cat freaked out there. Exalted Blade is a great ability, and it gels well with his other abilities. And the rework with Slash Dash is awesome too. Everything just feels better. Excalibur wasn't one of my favorite frames. I just also did a Warframe Wednesday about my new list of favorite frames. I mean, he's definitely in the top half of the frames in the game. I've always liked. I think he is a badass. But now he's got the power to actually back it up. With everything that Excalibur has going for him right now, he is an awesome frame to go with, and he is definitely the frame I would choose when you start the game, as opposed to, I think, Volter Mag, I think. But yeah, Excalibur, amazing. But some other things that came out in Update 16.9 that I haven't mentioned yet are a bunch of skins and a bunch of a new helmet. Actually, I'm wearing the new Mordred helmet, Mordrend. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Helmet. It's pretty cool. They've showed it off in the dev stream before. It kind of makes him look like a little bit like a rhino with the horn sticking up, but I don't know. It looks kind of interesting and cool, and it's something unique. I like the helmet better than anything else that they released. They released a Prisma Excalibur skin and Prisma Excalibur helmets. The Avalon and the other helmet that I never ever use because I always use the Proto skin. Basically the two regular helmets for Excalibur. You can now get Prisma versions as well as a body, the body Prisma skin. It's I'm using it now. I'm not impressed. The Prisma skin does not look as good as the Proto armor, which is also back for a limited time in Update 16.9, which I am not happy about, but we'll get to that in just a second. The Prisma skin, for what they're asking, which I think you can get all the helmets, you can get both the helmets and the skin for, I think, 235 platinum. It's not really worth it. I bought it because I'm a sucker, and I buy everything that DE throws out at me because I have a problem. But it's I wouldn't recommend it. If you're tight on platinum, it's pick up the Proto skin instead. It's much cooler. Now my problem with the Proto skin is that it's a limited edition skin, and it should stay limited. It shouldn't. I mean, I guess it is important. The rework of an entire character is fairly important, and if you're going to release a limited edition skin for that character, now would be the time. I wasn't really even happy that they re-released the Proto skin during the 2nd anniversary. I think that should have been a skin for the 1st anniversary of the open beta, and that's it. That's what I think, but obviously I don't work for DE. And now this is the 2nd time it's been back this year, and I'm not really happy about it. I think it's silly, and what are you gonna do? I don't know. So there you have it. There's the skin situation. The new helmet, the 3rd alternate helmet for Excalibur, looks pretty nice. I like it a lot. It looks pretty cool. The Prisma helmets and the Prisma skin, pick up the Proto armor instead. Other than that, there hasn't really been much going on with this update. Those were pretty much... Oh, they released noggles. They released a Prisma Excalibur noggle and a Proto skin Excalibur noggle, which I also bought immediately because I have a fucking problem. You know my opinion on noggles, guys. They're stupid. But yeah, that was pretty much it for Update 16.9. I honestly thought the Excalibur rework was they were gonna wait on this until Update 17. I guess Update 17 might be taking longer than they had originally thought, or they just wanted to. They had nothing for Update 16, so they're just like, oh, just give them whatever, just give them this. It'll be fine. They'll love it. It's done. And done it is. It looks. I mean, the sword itself in Excalibur's hand just looks fucking good. It looks great. But that's going to complete my summary of Update 16.9, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming and watching. Please leave your comments. What do you think about Update 16.9 and what do you think about the Excalibur rework? Now that we actually have had our hands on it and we know, kind of how it works, and it's great. I love it. I would love to hear from people who don't like it, who miss Super Jump, because I will mock you in the comment section. Because please let me please. I would love it if you guys would do that. But thank you very much, guys, for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time.